And this narrative when people they say Ghana small, they're small. Man, nobody they talk that kind. Man, nobody they that in a way. I don't want to talk nonsense because you go be like say, man, nobody they talk that balderdash. You know, say if you say balderdash, it go sound like English way sweet. This same Ghana when you even concept by 2025, we not go even take the same level with them as it take concern. If they feel attain 500 barrels per day, when be their target? We not go take the same level with them again.
Don't pass us plenty now.
We just they born every year 7 million. Not be saying about thing to born, no, but waiting they.
Ghana don't need to wait till 2025 to be ahead of Nigeria. At this point, we all know that Ghana is far ahead of Nigeria. There's no debate, there's no competition about that. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, you are highly welcome. For my returning viewers, I'm an amazing subscriber. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for the love, the support, for always keeping up with my videos. This Nigerian man shared a valid reason why he feels Ghana is ahead of Nigeria and why Nigerians need to stop looking down on Ghanaians.
Ghana no be your mate now. Ghana na your mate. Ghana no be your mate now. Ghana no be your mate. Ghana here. Now for
Ghana get what we even get.
Ghana here. Now for 1982. The time when I do Ghana must go. The only thing when I follow Ghana drag now. See, and they talk and you are not here. Now jollof. Now when it come to jollof, we and Ghana they rub shoulder. For every other thing they pass us now. Not be matter of say more they talk and more they. And this narrative when people they say Ghana small, they're small. Man, nobody they talk that kind. Man, nobody they that in a way. I don't want to talk nonsense because you go be like say, man, nobody they talk that balderdash. You know, say if you say balderdash, it go sound like English way sweet, but you they yell them. Man, nobody they talk that balderdash. Oh, Ghana small. Now Ghana. This now a result of coordination, planning, programming. People when they're serious. You don't go Ghana airport.
I don't go Ghana airport.
Our celebrities there, they stop each other, they say, see in our country.
We not get anyone who reach them.
I say for our own airport, you piece here, you flush and this one they flush. Ask anybody when they go airport where? Airport where you go they find yourself, Nigeria.
But we they spend billions on top of
plane when we they carry. I not call the name of the airline. Then carry us from Nigeria, enter one country. Then guys drop us from that plane because that particular plane when carry us from Nigeria enter that country, they go the next country.
Because not they worthy to enter the next country.
People when not they play with their country. Yes. We see videos of people they shout Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I also be like inside plane. We cover this. They say we cover the pilot with the blood of Jesus. Everybody shout blood of Jesus. It's a powerful blood. It works because of our belief, but we need to get sense. We need to tell ourselves the simple truth. Oh, let's take to God. Let's call God. Let's move to God. God don't give us everything we need. Angel Gabriel no go come down from heaven with manual. Say this is how to fix Nigeria. How to fix Nigeria. Now make Nigerians tell themselves say he don't do. Tell themselves say God bless us with abundant natural resources and people ain't get sense. When go fit think and see say this country, they move and go the permanent site. We not fit go from granite pyramids for the north of the country, oil palm, cocoa. Where they use build things when we see the city today, go enter the level where we say, now,
It just did very sad.
When we know they even go. This same Ghana when you even concept, by 2025, we not going to even take the same level with them as it take concern. If they feel attain 500 barrels per day, when be their target? We not go take the same level with them again.
Don't pass us plenty now.
We just they born every year 7 million. Not be saying about thing to born, no, but waiting the people with the born up and down. They're not get one.
Chukwudi, thanks about
they born like saying about basketball.
Are they even surprised?
You see, Ghana in itself is home to 32 million people and has about 2.6 million people living in the capital, Accra. Meanwhile, Nigeria is home to 223 million people and has 3.6 million people living in the capital, Abuja. When you have these figures, but I just want to move that out of the way so that I can focus on the 5 key yardsticks that I'm going to use to make a decisive decision on which city is actually leading. These are the 5 yardsticks. So let's begin with the first one, the level of development. Development is based on many things which include industrialization, infrastructure, income levels, how organized the cities are, and so on. So keep all these in mind. So I started by first looking at the top 10 most developed cities in Africa. And guess what? None of these 2 cities is on the list. So I moved away from there and looked at the top 10 richest cities in Africa. And surprisingly, Accra is put at number 10 in most of the websites, and Abuja is not. Meanwhile, Lagos is number 4 on that same list. So that gives Accra an edge in that comparison. So I decided to look at key social necessities such as industries, hospitals, universities, accommodations, roads, bridges, and trains. And this is what I found. In terms of industries, these are the biggest manufacturing companies in Abuja and in Accra side by side. The saddest reality that hit me after doing this research is, on the list of Accra's biggest manufacturing companies are only 2 that is Ghanaian owned. Under education, this is what I found. The best university in Abuja is University of Abuja, and the best university of Accra is University of Ghana. But guess what? If you look at the top 10 universities in Africa, you don't find the University of Abuja on the list. But Ghana finds its way somewhere on the 9th or on the 7th, according to whichever website you take a look at. So I didn't want to stop there. I took a look at the best public senior high school in Nigeria compared to the best public senior high school in Ghana. And surprisingly, again, there isn't one best public senior high school coming from Abuja on the list. I may be wrong. I may be looking at the wrong website. But if you compare that to what we have in Accra, at least you have about 5 best public senior high schools in Ghana coming from Accra. But this is what I learned about the education system in Abuja compared to what we have in Accra. Rich people in Abuja prefer putting their kids in a private secondary school in Abuja, as compared to rich people in Accra prefer putting their kids in the best senior secondary schools, which are public senior secondary schools in Accra. And the other addition to this is senior high school education in Ghana is free, whereas senior high school education in Abuja is not free. So on that point again, Accra takes the edge. Then we go to hospitals and healthcare. Accra and the rest of Ghana has a national healthcare insurance scheme which caters for all those that are enrolled on it. This is what it offers you: outpatient care, comprehensive maternity care, diagnostic testing, generic medicines, and emergency care. Meanwhile, in Abuja, there is a national health insurance scheme like what we have in Ghana, but these are the things that it caters for: an outpatient care, including necessary consumables, prescribed drugs, pharmaceutical care, and diagnostic tests. So if you compare it side by side with what we have in Accra in our healthcare system and what you have in Abuja in your healthcare system, Accra again on this point take an edge. Then again, under the same umbrella hospitals, I looked at the top 5 hospitals in Abuja, and these made the list: Lemi Hospital, Nizamiye Hospital, Kelina Hospital, Maitama General Hospital, National Hospital, Abuja, which is quite small in size compared to what we have in Ghana. But remember, I'm focusing on government-owned hospitals, not private hospitals. If you bring private hospitals into it, the whole thing is blown out and it becomes even more difficult to conclude on any specifics. Then I looked at the top 5 hospitals in Accra, and this is the list: Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Rage Hospital, 37 Military Hospital, Legon Hospital, Tema Hospital, and so on. And these are all public hospitals. And if you compare the infrastructure of these hospitals to what they have in Nigeria, again, on this topic of healthcare and hospitals, Accra takes the edge. Then we move on to infrastructure. So I did a Google search on which city has more skyscrapers, Abuja and Accra, and the answer was clear. Abuja has more skyscrapers than Accra. Abuja has a light rail, Ghana doesn't. Both have one international airport, even though Ghana's international airport may be more beautiful than what they have in Abuja.
Those points, as in Nigeria, I am really disappointed on my country. Look at the gap Ghanaians used to beat Nigerians. When you hear Nigeria say, "Come on, Ghana," oh, small country, that thing pissed me off so much. How can you call this country that is doing so well a common Ghana, a small country? Nigerians need to learn to know that Ghana is not your mate. It's like, I don't know why they have that mindset that Ghana is small or common Ghana, or is it not Ghana? It's not just Ghana. Look at the gap Ghana used to pass Nigerians. When it comes to educational system, Nigeria is nowhere to be found. When it comes to healthcare system, Nigeria cannot beat Ghanaians. When it comes to good road, Nigerians cannot even beat Ghanaians. I can't keep even naming it. A lot of things that Nigerians are not having in their country. Ghanaians have these things in their country. Like, it's like a norm in Ghana. When it comes to education, it's a normal thing. They don't struggle too much to have these things. They have educational system, good one in their country. When it comes to healthcare system, these things are there in the system. The leaders are trying their best to make sure these things should be in their country. And the truth is that when it comes to educational system, healthcare system, and all these things we have been saying about Ghana, it has been there a very long time. Ghanaians have good educational system, not today. The country have been doing well, at least they are trying. So it's not that they just wake up one day and see themselves having this good educational system, having everything in place. No, it's a lot of work they are putting. They have leaders that have come before, the one that still leading. They are putting the work to make sure these things are being in the country, at least to an extent. Yes, they don't have everything all in the country. Of course, every country have its own flaws. But I will tell you that as a Nigerian who is living in Ghana, there's a lot of difference. The gap is very huge when it comes to Ghana educational system. Compared to that of Nigerians, the gap is different. We can't even talk about the healthcare system. So there's a lot of things Nigerians leaders need to wake up and start to do in the country, like fix some of these basic things in the country, because the gap is just too much. Like, there's nothing to just think about Nigeria to say that at least we are good in this aspect. There's no basic things that we can just say these things are basic, they are normal in the country, these things are working in the country. There's none of that I can think of. If there is any and you are in Nigeria, please do it well by dropping into the comment section and tell me what is the basic thing in Nigeria that you think that this thing is working, is stable in the country. I want to know. So Ghanaians, I know that we want more in our country. Of course, I want more in Ghana. But at least I feel like we should also be grateful, because Ghanaians, people have beat Nigeria so much. You have beat Nigeria rough. Trust me. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, all I need to do is to work hard and pay my bills. I don't need to suffer for anything. I don't suffer for education. If I want to go to school, I can go. I don't suffer for security in Ghana. I don't suffer for electricity. I don't suffer for healthcare system. It's just there. All I need is to work hard and able to afford these things. At least with my money, I can able to afford these things. But can I do the same in Nigeria? The answer is no. With my money, I cannot afford these things. Trust me. Because there's no good educational system. With my money in Nigeria, I cannot afford these things. When I mean my money, I mean money to live a basic life, not the money to go and stay in a big apartment for me to get good electricity, or for me to go to the private hospital for me to get good healthcare system. No, we want a government hospital that is working, that is running very well. We are not talking about a private hospital. Yes, in Nigeria, they have a lot of wonderful private hospitals in the country. They are doing well. But we need a government hospital to be doing well. In as much we need the way Ghanaians government hospital is doing well, we also want that in Nigeria. When I go to Google and search for government hospital in Nigeria, trust me, what I see, I am not even proud about it. If I bring the video for you, you'll be so disappointed that when you compare the government hospital in Ghana and that of Nigeria, there's nothing to write home about. If you are in Nigeria, please go and do your research and see the difference between the Ghanaian government hospital and that of Nigerian. They are not in the same at all. They are not. I'm here to voice out. Like, I want to speak my truth. Yes, I just want to say the pains we go through as a Nigerian. Because all I have is my mouth to talk. All I have is to speak out. I have nothing. I can't go to the president to do anything. But all I have is my mouth to keep speaking till maybe one day we listen to the citizens of the country to fix the country. So these videos are not the videos of maybe we want to mock Nigeria. I keep saying it every day. We just want change in our country. The citizens of the country, we just want change, because we cannot continue living like that. Nigeria has been like that for so many years. It can't continue to be like that. So at the same time, we just want nothing but the best for our country. Trust me. So please, if you have not liked the video, do me well by hitting the like button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn notification bell, so whenever I post amazing video, you will not miss out on my content. Share with a friend who would love to watch this video with you. Drop your comment below of what you think of the video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay